Hey there, good to see you folks again. Gonna talk boxing. I know you guys love to follow boxing, whether it's Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, you name it. It's everybody loves the fight game. But it has its dark side. As we know, it's always been this way. It's nothing new. People will do anything they can to win, even if it means cheating. Before we go any further, though, let's take a sip of my Java. My coffee is, very strong. Just like my opinion, just ask my dog Cooper. And of course, I got some creamer in there to make it sweet, just like me. All right, boxing and corruption. It's been going on forever. I don't care what competition you're talking about. Politics, of course. Boxing, football, baseball, basketball, hockey, tiddlywinks, I don't care what it is. People will do anything they can to win, even if it means giving up their honor and cheating, whether it be performance-enhancing drugs, paying off the referees or judges or anything they can. People will do it. That's just how we are. We cheat. Not you and I, of course. But we got the latest example now in the world of boxing, and that, of course, is Ryan Garcia. Great fighter, still young. He just won recently a bout against Devin Haney, and he beat him up, made him look bad. But, right away, I'm watching this, first of all, the trash talking before the fight. And I saw this before his last fight with Ryan Garcia. He just took it a little too far. It became disingenuous. They all talk trash, I know, except Filipino fighters. But and it's part of the sportsmanship, it's part of the marketing. I know that, I get it. But then came the fight, and Garcia was winning. Well, first of all, he missed the weight. He weighed in too heavy, so he lost money. And even though he won the fight, he did not win Devin Haney's belt because he was overweight, even though he won the fight. And then as the fight drew to its close in the last round, of course, Garcia was winning easily, handily, not even close. But he's dancing around, sticking his tongue out, showing no respect at all to his opponent, who he just beat up. And he lost me as a fan doing that. At what point, as a competitor, do you put all that away and show some respect? Win or lose. I'm old school. I believe in honoring your opponent and the fan who spent a lot of money watching this fight or whatever sporting event it is. So then we get the bad news a couple days later, and that is Ryan Garcia cheated. He failed the drug test. Two different substances he was found to have in his system. And there you go. And of course, he claims his innocence, as they all do, but he's guilty. And again, it was a little too much with the showmanship, not weighing in at the required weight, and then the nonsense disrespect to his opponent, and then the cheating. It's, what, I can't handle that. You lose my respect, and I'm guessing a lot of you folks as well, because we're big boys and girls. We understand, okay, that people will go do just about anything to win. It's part of the competition that's in us. It's the predator, I guess, for lack of a better term. But when they take it too far and they cheat us, the fans, then I have no respect for them. Of course, Manny Pacquiao is not one of them. Pacquiao, who is my favorite fighter, and I know many of you adore the guy. 8-division world champion. Nobody's come close to that. 5-division lineal champion. Nobody's done that. Just retired a couple of years ago. We're hoping he's going to come back soon. Who knows? But, when you do what he has done, well, nobody else has done, people are going to say, well, of course, he cheated. He's taking PEDs in whatever form. And of course, he hasn't, never failed a test. So how are you going to tell me he has? So Pacquiao is not one of those cheaters. And that's one of the reasons I love to watch Manny Pacquiao fight. And I respect him immensely. He's not perfect. None of us are. But he's walked down a bad road, as all of us have, and seen the light, the ultimate light, and really came to followed Jesus Christ, not just in words, but in deeds, and doing the right thing with this money, staying true to his family. I respect Manny Pacquiao. But when somebody like Ryan Garcia comes along and does that, I'm like, you have no respect for me. I'm sorry. Now, I'm going to share with you a list of boxers. These aren't just fighters. They're championship fighters who have failed drug tests and cheated not only the opponent, but you and I, the fans. And I found a list of 84 of these champions who cheated. I'm not going to go through the whole list. We only have so much time. But I'm going to give you 20 of them, and they're all familiar names if you're a boxing fan. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 of them, Manny Pacquiao fought, and 2 of them he lost to. So he's been the victim of cheating himself at the hands of these guys. So let's go through this list of champions who you may up until now respect, but they're going to lose your respect and mine once you learn, and I learned, that they cheated. Okay, number 1, undisputed champion, great fighter, but he's been found guilty of cheating. Canelo Alvarez. Canelo is a cheater. Andre Berto, another familiar name. Shannon Briggs, heavyweight fighter. Tyson Fury, one of the greatest ever heavyweight champions, still undefeated. He was found cheating once. Evander Holyfield, who beat many great fighters, heavyweight champion, cheater. Roy Jones Jr., another one. Amir Khan, who up until this time I respected. He recently retired. Vitaly Klitschko, and I think I don't know about his brother, but this Klitschko was found guilty of cheating. God rest his soul, Tommy Morrison, former heavyweight champion who died years ago. Cheater, sorry. He found guilty of taking the wrong thing, PEDs. Lamont Peterson, James Toney, another heavyweight champion. Mike Tyson, looks like he's going to fight here pretty soon against a guy I truly dislike, and that's Jake Paul. I'll be rooting for Mike Tyson if this thing comes to fruition. But Mike Tyson has been found guilty of taking PEDs. Fernando Vargas, Pernell Whitaker, one of the greatest ever. Guilty. Now, the next group of fighters have all faced Manny Pacquiao, except for one, and he might. They're thinking about having him in the ring with Pacquiao. But they've all been found guilty at one time or another of PEDs. Eric Morales, who beat Pacquiao once. That's one loss. Shane Mosley, who Pacquiao beat. Oh, by the way, Pacquiao came back to knock out Morales twice. Shane Mosley, who Pacquiao beat. Brandon Rios, that's 2. Brandon Rios, that's 3, who Pacquiao beat. Antonio Margarito, who Pacquiao beat, that's 4. Now, the next one, you're going to say, I know, if you're a Floyd Mayweather fan, oh, he didn't cheat, he's clean. No, he's not. Before or after the Pacquiao fight, what did they learn? He was taking IVs before the fight against the rules. That's cheating. Sorry. I don't know what it was. He said, and his backers say, some type of vitamin. Oh, I don't care. It's in writing. He's not supposed to do it. But here's a great example of somebody, if you have power, money and power, which Mayweather does, nothing's going to happen to him. But he's another cheater. Sorry. Plus, I don't hate Floyd Mayweather, but he wouldn't give Pacquiao a rematch for good reason. He probably would have lost that. So, and one more cheater who wants to fight Pacquiao, and we saw them facing off here about a month and a half. Haven't got the official word yet, and that's Conor Benn from the United Kingdom. So all these guys have either fought or want to fight Manny Pacquiao. All cheaters. Do all fighters cheat? No, I'm not saying that. Oh, one more. You're not going to like this. You're not going to like this, but I just speak the truth, okay? 2 guys who claim to be the greatest ever were found guilty of cheating. Floyd Mayweather and Muhammad Ali. Yep, Muhammad Ali. They found out after his fight with Larry Holmes, which he lost, that he had a PED of some sort in him. So Muhammad Ali is no no more innocent than anybody else. So I gave you a list of what, 20, over 20 fighters, all champions, all well-known, all famous, all cheaters at one point or another. And if you do it once, who are you to tell me that you didn't do it? Oh, just that once. I didn't do it again. How am I supposed to believe that? If you've done it once, you've probably done it again. But nothing personal. But they're all these guys cheated not only their opponent, but you and I as fans. And I don't like it. It's my money. I'm rooting for, somebody, and you cheated him, cheated me. It's sad. And again, oh, by the way, I'll add one more. And you and I both know, ever heard of Victor Conte? Well-known Mexican, I don't want to call him a drug lord, but he's helped many fighters cheat, including, even though he didn't test negative or test positive, Juan Manuel Marquez, great Hall of Fame fighter who knocked Pacquiao out. By the way, Pacquiao beat him twice too. So, but there's how many losses? And I'll go out on a limb and say Marquez was one, Mayweather was one, Morales was one. Those are 3 losses to cheaters. Okay, plus the corruption with the Jeff Horn fight. And the first fight with who is the guy that he ended up beating twice again. So that's 5 or 6 fights out of his 8 that he's lost. I mean, it's tough to see this, and shame on you, Ryan Garcia, and all you other guys for, disappointing us and not playing fair. I know it's fighting, but there are certain rules you got to play by, and you didn't do it. And it's just disappointing. But Manny Pacquiao ain't one of them. I'm happy to say I've been a Pacquiao fan for many, many years, not just because I'm married to a Filipina, okay? But he and his crew have been very good to me and my partner, Jude, letting us into their camp and letting us interview everybody. They're very gracious champions. And everybody, they set the bar high. Everybody should act like that. So all these guys are cheaters, but Manny Pacquiao ain't one of them. And that's one more reason why I am a huge Manny Pacquiao fan. No word yet on the fights. He keeps teasing us. I don't know if it's going to happen here this year or not. Who knows? But if he fights or not, he's still a champion, an all-time great, maybe the greatest ever in my book. So there you go. That's Coffee with a Goose. Let me know what you think. You don't like what I said? Let me know. I can take it. I'm a big boy. And tell me what you think about Manny Pacquiao and where you think he's going to go from here on out. All right, Coffee with a Goose. Thanks so much for joining me again, and we'll talk to you again soon.